look at here. Imagine just leaving and not saying bye to anyone. I gotta, wait. Saying bye. Yeah, this shirt is huge. Oh my God, you can like rent basketballs. Wow. Is this normal? Oh, you can rent pickleball, volleyball. Oh, I like soccer. Wow. That's pretty fancy. I like it. Don't you just want to jump in? Like, why is there a whirlpool in a college gym, college like campus, guys? This is the first time I've ever seen this. I know I want to jump. This is gonna be my undercover. Tell me if it's bad. I don't want to go all the way back to the dorm, but just be honest and tell me if this looks believable. I used to be able to put my hair like this. It's supposed to be like I have short hair. Saikuno. Who just said Saikuno? It's perfect. I have the broccoli haircut now. It looks great. Like this. Okay, Emilio's gonna come out. Oh, like this, like that. So you can't see who I am. Yes, 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 yes. I'll go in like this, and he won't know it's me. So I can. You think he would know if it's me? Is this too noticeable? Or maybe not. Not someone instantly noticing. Fine, fine. But I'm just gonna try to sneak into the back.
Right over here, Shane's viewers also watch.
Oh no. Oh no. Ray's gonna keep yapping during the class. Agent's a good guy, by the way, Emily. He's gonna keep yapping about it.
So, wherever it is, maybe that changes one day, not right now.
One question. Those TVU networks, how long did the battery last?
It depends. Keem will probably better answer that. But you can always get external batteries. So if you have multiple batteries, you just plug in the new one. YouTube discovery. This is where the opportunity lies, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. This really, you could do 10 classes on this and not completely tell the whole story. So it's not, I'm gonna be summarizing a lot, but watch time is king. I'm gonna give you some examples. So 2 recent videos I uploaded to my channel, most expensive Pokemon card opening. This is what I would call a low appeal video, right? Even the thumbnail kind of insinuates that it's a reaction more than an actual opening. Like, people are getting a quick snapshot. You're one of 50 videos on a page. You're competing for everybody's attention. They can only click one video. This one didn't perform all that well. It did 57,000 views. This one, on the other hand, my reactions tend to do really well. Part of YouTube is understanding your audience. Something that does well for me might not do well for Ash. It might do differently for the next person. So you have to understand what your audience likes. If you're not going back to see what performed well, you actually don't care about growing. I'm being honest. If you don't go in your analytics every few days to see how your video's been performing, any adjustments you need to make, you don't care about growing, you just want to grow. Caring about growing means you're actually going out your way to analyze what's working so you can do more of it, to analyze what's not working so you can do less of it. This is gonna sound a little harsh, but I want you to take this in a positive way. People don't really care. Even the concept, people don't really care. Getting people to care is challenging. Getting people to care about you is challenging. Getting people to care about your idea is challenging. You have to create appeal. Streamer University has been getting marketed for like 5 months. He's been talking about this for 5 months. He's been giving us updates for 5 months. He's been hyping it up for 5 months. So when Streamer University happens, extreme appeal. The actual execution of it increased the appeal even more. Okay? In comparison to an idea that flopped. Understanding your audience, putting yourself in the shoes of your audience is essential to getting a good idea of what's going to work. Like, having a passion for streaming doesn't mean you only do things you enjoy. You might not like going to analytics. I swear I don't. It's not fun for me. I'd rather just create stuff all the time. But it's essential though. It helps you grow your channel. What's that?
They're like me not want to be a janitor, but being a janitor.
And now you have an opportunity to be in front of so many people. So many people saw your TikTok clip. You're doing something, you don't care about janiting. You're janiting because there's opportunity later. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
What do you mean? Cooking Mentos are science?
This was my Pokemon pack opening. If you don't know, if you're not very familiar with these graphs, you don't care. And I don't mean that to be mean. I mean that to kind of be in your ass a little bit. You need to be very familiar with these graphs. You should see this and immediately know what it is. You should get that comfortable. Tonight you should be grinding streaming. After tonight, once you're done tomorrow, you should get in these graphs. YouTube is a good discovery tool. This audience retention is not good. Now, it's not good because this 33% can mean anything, right? It depends on the length of the video. It depends on what channel it's uploaded to. It depends on the norms of that genre. There's a lot of variables. But for me and my channel, 33% is not good. Huge drop off. You can see like 30% of people left in the first 10 seconds of this. That means that the video is likely to perform bad because if people leave early, less watch time. Watch time is king. And then the other thumbnail you see, this was the reaction video. A lot lower lift. Keep in mind, the Pokemon video costs thousands of dollars to open the packs, right? This video was free. I was reacting to License being interviewed by Brandon Buckingham. This video is there's always gonna be some drops, but you see how it holds? So the audience retention, a lot stronger, 43%. Average view duration, 20 minutes on I think like 46-minute video. To me, that's a good audience retention. This was one of the higher performing reactions on my channel. And this was uploaded 3 days ago. I think it already has like 300,000 views. I got every video to the T. I watched everything he did to learn how he went from my gym to Park, and I did it. So I was able to do the same thing. So part of it is just studying. There's people that have done it before you. The likelihood that you're the first one to do it is very low. So you should be researching what other people around you are doing. So this was the watch time a few months ago on the channel when it wasn't performing all that well. Sorry, it's not the pocket watching class. We blocked the revenue. So the watch time is 3.3 million. When you see that number, the first question you should ask is, how do I get that number up? How do I get this number up? To get people to watch longer videos. That's one strategy. Can you think of another strategy? How can you do more content that people like to see? Correct. Do more higher frequency. Part of strategy is also uploading more. This is a click channel. The more I upload, the higher the watch time. The higher the watch time. So this is the number you really want to spend a lot of time focusing on. We made a lot of changes to the channel to optimize the content, and in a month's time, the watch time is looking like this. The average views per video is up significantly. The audience retention is up significantly. People are caring about the content a lot more. So I'm showing you to say 3.3 to 3.8 is not gonna blow nobody's socks off. But it was $20,000 more. Wait, how did you go? You know what I mean? So like, don't think about it like, oh, it's a marginal improvement. It's a very, very big improvement. It's a very big improvement. If you can make those month over month, imagine where you'll be in a year. Right now, when it comes to creating content, TikTok is king. The only reason people don't think this is because you can't make that much money off TikTok, which is true. But you don't need to make that much money off TikTok. You need to learn who you are on TikTok.
Did you hear that, chat? TikTok's the best.
You're gonna funnel those people to the platforms you can make money with, YouTube and Twitch. If your main platform is TikTok,
love TikTok.
This is your opportunity. You understand? The larger you can get on TikTok, the easier it's gonna be for you to tell your audience to go to other platforms. One content creator I want y'all to study is a Jinxie. Jinxie posts on TikTok all the time, and he finds sneaky ways to mention his stream or tell people to go to his stream in the middle of his shit all the time. Look for it. Like, don't see it as a viewer, see it as a content creator trying to learn. He is one of the best strategists. I don't even know if he does it strategically. He might just be doing it because he enjoys it. But he'll do like funny motivational stuff on TikTok. He'll go play golf for funny shit on TikTok. He'll do content and he'll mix in a reminder to go to where he wants them, his stream. I also mean TikTok is king because TikTok Live is now very, very powerful. If you say nigga, you will be blacklisted. If you don't say nigga, you should be streaming on TikTok the same time you stream on Twitch every single time. I'm being serious. So all my people that don't say nigga, put your hands up.
Damn.
Yes, if they say nigga, the TikTok is gonna see that as hate speech, and your account will get shadow banned. It'll get shadow, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Yeah, what's that, Shanks?
Wait, what?
Hey,
Wait, what? Oh, my hands up?
Okay, so you said something about.
Hey, can we quiet down so Shanks can please ask this question? If it's something
So you guys have $15 for this shit.
yeah, if it's a question you have, you'll also learn. Even in copyright stuff, you react to sports, you react to music, you play games that have music, and you can't turn it off. streaming on YouTube becomes a lot more challenging. If your content's simpler, if you're a gamer in here, and a most of your content is gaming, you don't need a VOD channel. VOD channel is just easy bread, and it's a way for you to monetize VODs. And they live forever on YouTube. On Twitch now they have like what, a 60-day limit. So it's just, you don't need that though. But it's up to your strategy though. I chose not to so far have a VOD channel, but there's many people that do it and it's very successful. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. I just know like you should ask the yeah. Hold on. Let's make it a little bit more in class before we answer questions. Ideas, okay? Yo, I mean this in the nicest way possible. If you're struggling with ideas, you're gonna have you guys are all very creative. Just because, nigga, I spend 3 times a week brainstorming ideas for hours. I have my strategies. Personally, I like to go on drives and play the brand new playlist on Spotify. Sometimes I'll lay in my bed, do my Wim Hof breathing strategies, and just brainstorm. It really depends on what you're into. Like, I have my preferences. You should be brainstorming all... You should be brainstorming all the time. I mean, all the time. At night, after every stream, me and my team talk. We talk ideas, we talk what's tomorrow, we talk what's next week. You should be brainstorming so much you have thousands of ideas. I'm not exaggerating. I leave my ideas on a notes, and then on each of my notes, I'll have like, oh, Saturday, I'm opening Pokemons, I got Reacts, and then I'm working on the backyard. We're doing some construction to the backyard. Sunday, we were supposed to bury a TV with Ray, and then we mounted Ray's TV. Monday, we got a slow-mo cam coming to the house, we got confessions, we got whatever. So this is what I do. So if you guys watch Kai's streams, you know he has a big whiteboard. He likes to put his ideas on a whiteboard. I'm saying that to say, you can have whatever strategy you fucking want, it just depends on you, but make sure it works for you. Make sure it works for you. If you're struggling with ideas, I'm telling you, it's gonna be tough, bro. Alright? You're gonna have an idea, and the next person's gonna do it for you. That's tough. It happens. That's tough. It happens. Don't wait so long before jumping on the idea. There's so many content creators that might jump to it before you, and you should be the first.
How do you get the creative drive to come up with an idea?
You should just always be doing it. You don't even need to feel creatively inspired. You should be like, oh, damn, at 10, I'm brainstorming. Sometimes I'll invite Caleb and Chris into the room, and they don't talk. I just yap. And eventually, my yap will trigger an idea from them, or I'll come up with an idea. That's actually the #1 way I come up with ideas. That's how I came up with the Pokemon Go Marathon, which I'm doing in a few weeks. I'm really excited for it. So, yeah, very excited for that. So I'm saying that to say you can come up with whatever. You can have an app that helps you organize shit if you want to. For me, my phone is easy, it's accessible. This is what I do.
Good stuff.
I'm gonna show you guys some examples of streamers, just so you guys can do the same when you go home. Queso is amazing, bro. Queso started on TikTok. He blew up on NBA 2K content. His personality was so vibrant, his character was so appealing that he was quickly able to transition that to streaming. He took that TikTok audience, as we were talking about, and he was able to transition it into streaming. And then he was able to take that streaming audience and transition that to the YouTube. He uploads every day, 600K, 800K, 600K. He's crushing it. If he's not making like $1 million a month, I don't know who the fuck is. But you wouldn't think it though. Because sometimes he's not in drama all the time. If you don't watch a lot of gaming content, you're not getting. If you're a gamer and you're not watching what Queso's doing, you're not trying. I mean that with the bottom of my heart. He is operating at such a high level, and he does it so genuinely, bro. I watch his streams all the time. Sometimes to learn, sometimes because he's hilarious. I also want to say something that's kind of important here, and it's something that a lot of people wouldn't consider a science, but it's his face card. You see the thumbnails?
Oh.
You can spot this nigga face from anywhere. You get what I'm saying? He puts his face on everything. It's so much easier for him. Maybe like his face is easily visible in every thumbnail. If you're on TikTok and you see his face, you know that's Queso. People seeing your face and that meaning something to them is very important. When they see Ash's face and they know, oh, he does this type of content. What do you want to be known for? Your face should immediately translate to the general audience as something you want to be known for. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes you're not in control of that. Okay? So for example, some people think like, I'm the money guy. There's many people that make more money than me, they just think that. So they'll see my face and they might think, oh, he's smart. I do a lot of dumb things, but they just think that. What you're known for might not always be what you're trying to be known for, but what I'm saying is you want to put your face on things. You want to put your face on as many things as possible in ways that add appeal. And then eventually your face will be the appeal.
Wait, hold on. I got a question.
What's that?
So I feel like with Queso, he's kind of like an anomaly with a lot of what he does. Like
He is.
he's kind of like broken. Like nowadays with streaming, it's a lot more like different. He's kind of like old Twitch. You know what I mean? So how do you?
He's not old Twitch. He just blew up 2 years ago.
I'm saying like he has that old Twitch vibe.
Oh yeah. In terms of his content's a lot simpler,
Yeah.
and he games a lot.
Yeah.
That's true. I think you should study the anomalies the same way you study the commons.
Okay.
You feel me? You should see the blueprint, and you should see what the alternate is too. What up?
So
Deal.
So you think Twitch change? Like it change?
Twitch change. Twitch change all the time, man. Right now, there's like a lot of IRL content. In 2 years, it could be something completely different. You just have to be on top of it. Like, you could be in a lot of drama, but then you'll be known as that. Just because people see your face and know you doesn't mean they're watching your shit either. Right? So getting people to watch your shit once they see your face is also essential. That's why I mentioned most people grow their Twitch on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, on Instagram Reels, the short form. He's growing it through YouTube, which is very, very interesting. He's pulling hundreds of thousands of videos per 100,000 views per video on stream clips on his second channel that he's trying to convert over to the Twitch. I think this mode is a little less efficient than TikTok. That's why I think TikTok's king, but it's another way to do it. If you're primary on YouTube, the opportunities there too. Any platform with discovery means you could be discovered, but then you could also have the power to send them in different directions, different platforms, stuff like that. Canel did a really good job. I feel like he's a very underrated content creator, and he's the one. I really wish he made it here because I feel like he's one of the people that his content is way better than what people are currently giving him credit for. Ludwig. Ludwig is a really, really interesting case. I was just in a tournament with Ludwig, and he drafted the worst possible team. We got fucking stuck 2 days ago. But he's a great guy, though. He does YouTube focused streaming. He'll spark his stream, mid-stream, start a YouTube video. Hey guys, welcome to YouTube video. Today this is the generic intro. His is gonna be a lot more optimized, but you see the thumbnail. Every part of this thumbnail is by design. This nigga is a master of packaging. He's a master of titling, he's a master of thumbnail, and he does a great job at cross-pollinating his YouTube and his Twitch. He had a YouTube deal for a while where he streamed on YouTube exclusively, and now he co-streams. So he's an example of somebody, including Jinxie, that co-streams, right?
Do you think my content is brain rock?
Say it again?
Do you think my content is brain rock?
Is your content brain rot? A little bit, yeah.
Oh shit.
Brain rock.
There's a very unique community, and it's hard to find communities like that. If you guys haven't already, please take a look at Ludwig's channel. He's one to study. He's one person you're going to study. Viewers POV, this is important because as a content creator, sometimes you're so caught up in what you want and your passions that you sometimes lose sight of what people want. So just because you want to do something doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Right? If you guys play game shit, can we get some hands in the sky? You stream games at all? Alright, what type of games do y'all stream? Dumb? I don't want to watch League of Legends. You know, even if it's my favorite person doing it. So just understand, put yourself in your viewers, your average viewer's POV. It depends on what the new thing is.
Viewer is better than you.
You know, like if you're a COD person, transitioning to GTA 6 when it comes out will be pretty easy. They're both really casual games that casual gamers play. But if you're a COD person transitioning to it might not be too bad either, because a lot of 2K players play COD. FIFA, then you're gonna lose some people.
I'm sorry.
So just understand where your audience is. Even for my agency, I love y'all niggas, but there's certain games y'all not gonna watch me play. Friends, this is very important. My mom used to tell me this all the time, and I took it for granted. And now it's honestly the most true thing I've ever heard. Yo, bro, if you're around a bunch of losers, you're gonna lose. All right, I don't know how else to explain it. Dead ass. You're gonna leave here. You're gonna go back to whatever city you're from, and you're gonna be around people. If those people aren't on the same pursuit as you, they don't have to be streamers. I mean, like taking life serious. Like if they're not trying to try, bro, you will match that energy. I'm telling you. And operators, people that are winning, don't want to be around that. You are actively repelling away the energy that you're trying to attract. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. back when I wasn't making any money off streaming YouTube, nothing, 7 years I did this, $0, bro. Out of love, I just enjoyed it. I would still be doing it, obviously part-time, but out of love if I wasn't here with this opportunity. But I had friends. We used to get on Skype. RIP Skype in the chat. We used to be on Skype. We used to talk to each other every day. Every day we would hop in a Skype call. I would leave and say, yo, I'm about to record a video. Boom, I record a video. I'll come back to the Skype call, play 2K with the guys, run my players, shit like that. I was in 2K.
Wait, what? Skype is
I was in my bag with people that was in their bag. You get what I'm saying? You could be around whoever you want to, bro, but you'll go in whatever direction they're going in. So make sure you want to go where they're going, bro. It's easy motivation too. If you ever lost motivation as a streamer or a content creator, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Doing this shit alone is not easy, man. Because it's like, especially when you're not seeing the love that you want, especially when financially it's not making the sense that you want, it's way easier to find people to do it. Genuinely, that will be the biggest takeaway. Fuck the numbers, everybody performing, sub count, shit like that. The biggest takeaway you'll have from this experience is the friends you make. Who are you connecting with? Spend time with them. If you haven't and you're afraid, get out your box. Challenge yourself, bro. Go talk to someone new. They could be the next best friend. I'm telling you, you're gonna need that throughout this journey. There's people here like Ash, for example. He's big on YouTube, but he's been streaming back recently. I think he's gonna be good. But like, it doesn't matter what I think. I could sit here and tell you that Ash is gonna be the shittiest streamer ever. You know, or that Ray is like a dog shit streamer and he doesn't really try for real. But it shouldn't matter to you what I think. Because you should believe in yourself regardless. Yeah. Like you're gonna have niggas, you know that, check that up. You're gonna have niggas trying to get on the niggas, bro. Yeah, it's the internet, I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of hateful shit going around. And shit get messier by the day, bro. You're gonna have to develop some thick skin if you wanna grow. I'm telling you, as you grow, you will deal with some more bullshit, bro. Niggas will drag you in shit, your name's gonna be across the mud. You will have to get thicker skin. So, a nigga telling you that you did bad, your video was ass, you performed horribly, fuck it. Alright? You should be in your own bag. Fuck what people think. Alright, we got the essentials tier list. Take a look, man. Some things here, not as important as you think. Other things very important. Internet. If you got bad internet, you can't shrink. Okay? That's S tier. Ideas. S tier. Categorize your ideas. Have thousands. It's the most important part of the creative experience. Strategy. You could be the least entertaining nigga on the planet. If you have good strategy, you will be a big content creator. A, PC. Some things you simply cannot do with a weak PC. Content house. Very good idea. And I mean that to say, even if y'all don't live in a house, having a team of people like Ray does that you can do content with all the time, essential. Essential. You don't have to live in a house together, but you do need a team of people that you can bounce off of. Wherever you're from, you have to make sure you can find that, right? It's very, very important. Cameraman. I put B because you don't always need one, but it's good to have one. I'd rather have Keem recording me than me selfie this. You get what I'm saying? But if you're selfieing it, it doesn't mean your content's any worse. It's just a different archetype of content. You get what I'm saying? I love Emily's streams. Emily records herself. You get what I'm saying? She's crushing it. She records herself. Oh, hey, Emily.
Hey, thank you. That's so nice.
Money. It's great to have money. You can do dope content with more money. You don't need money for good content. You get what I'm saying? I gave you an example earlier of content that performed well, that cost $0, and content that performed well, that cost $1. So you don't need money, but obviously the more you have, the more possibilities are going to open up. Regardless of how much money you have, the creativity is what you carry, right? If you're a creative person, you just have to brainstorm it. All right, I can't do that because it's too expensive. What's a better way to do that? Brand deals. Nice to have them. Nice to have them. It's a bag, but not essential. And a quality camera, genuinely one of the most overrated things ever. As long as you build a CD roll, it does not matter. As long as it's like 480p, I swear to God, like it does not matter. It does not matter.
Yeah, his class was much better than mine.
Everyone that hasn't done a brand deal, come to the front of class. Now don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie.
Yo, Ray, don't even come back here, Ray.
Bruh.
I'll figure it out. Let me mull it over. You guys can talk amongst yourselves. I'll do it. Emily.
Hello, AJ.
Thanks for coming to my class.
Oh my God, yes. You're. My chat said you're really good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm learning a lot.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up.
Someone just said Emily corked in her class. Okay, I didn't have anything planned.
Maybe today, hopefully today. On campus.
Instead of getting out of class 10 minutes earlier, like mine.
People that know YouTube is worth it, in my opinion, but you shouldn't jump to it if it's gonna spread you thin.
I'm hungry. I need
All right,
to
y'all.
dance.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys learned something, man.
Standing ovation. Wow. I will not be doing any rizzing. No, thank you. No. I will instead just smile and be a silly goose. You think I could rizz someone, bro? I'm just like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh.